happy number. Write an algorithm to determine if a number n is happy. So how we are gonna know if it is happy or not, right? Okay, it will start with a positive integer, and then we need to replace the number by the sum of the squares of its digit. If it is 10, we will save 1 square plus 0 square equal 1, right? Okay, if we will loop till we got the number, the sum of its digit is the square, or the sum of the square of its digits is not equal 1. If it is equal 1, we will return is true. If it is not, we will loop till we got 1. But when we know that cycle is that doesn't include 1, for example, it starts with 2, and then it is getting 2 back, and it is looping, right? We cannot get any 1 from the cycle. At the time we will return false. Okay, the logic is simple. We will loop its digit one by one, and then we will get the sum value by summing of its the square of its digit, right? Okay, and then we will check the sum is 1 or not. If it is not 1, we will keep looking for, and then if it is 1, we'll return 1. Okay, for example, if we know that the sum is cannot be equal 1. For example, if we start 2 in the example, it is saying 2 is 4 because 2 square root is 4, right? 4 square root is 16, and then 1 square plus 6 square equal 37. And then we will keep looking the sum of the digits, the sum of the square of 37 is 58, and then we'll keep looking at maybe 89, maybe, and then 155. Then we will get back 2. So that 2 is looping, right? We cannot get any 1 anymore in that cycle. So at the time, if we know that 1 is not giving us 1, we will return false. So how we are gonna know it is giving 1 or not from the cycle? So we can put in a list, and then if our sum value is already in that list, we can say if we cannot get 1 from that cycle, and then we will return false. Okay, if we use lists, we have to add, and then we need to check it is contained or not, right? So instead of using list, because list is accepting duplicates, I will use hasap, because hasap didn't cannot allow duplicate value. So if we can add to the hasap, that means there's a new sum value. If we cannot add it, we cannot add that. That means it's already in the history, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do that way. Okay, for if n is n equal 1, we will know that it is happy. We will return true. If it is not, we will save history value in the hasap to see history, right? History, I'm gonna say the history, and then new hasap integer, because we will save the sum value, right? And then I will save I will save sum value starting from 0, and then I need to change n to n string, because we need to loop every is digit, right? So I'm gonna create a variable n string by changing the input integer to string. Okay, I'm gonna loop while and string dot length not equal. It's similar like an endless loop, but we need to put one condition to return, right? Like true or false. Okay, I will loop each character in end string, right? And then I will save it to the sum plus equal. Okay, I will say max dot power, that means square root, right? And then I will char, and then that means to a square value. Okay, this one is character, right? Character we need to change to the integer value. In this case, if we change like integer int, because this one should be integer too, because master of power return double, right? So if we use this one like int char, that means it will convert the ASCII code. We don't need that. We just need its original character value. If the origin is 1, we will get only one value, right? So I'm gonna do this way, convert to int 32, and then c dot c. This one is character, but convert to integer is string to integer. That's why we need to convert the character to string first, then we need to change to the integer, and then we will get the power value, and then we will add it to its sum. Okay, if sum is equal 1, hey, we got the result. It is happy value. If not, we will add it to the history, to our history, right? And then we will add the sum value. If we can add it, we will. That means it is not already in that history. Okay, it will be fine. If it is not, that means we cannot add it to the list. That means it's already existing. And then we return false, and we'll stop looping. Okay, if everything is fine, and then we don't get that 1, and we didn't get 1, and also we can add to the history, so that means we need to loop at that again, right? So I will replace is sum of the square of its digit, right, to strings, and then I will put sum equals 0. Okay, and then this one is return true. Only when we get sum is 1, we will return true, right? So if it is not, we will return false. Okay, I'm gonna submit this one to see what's happened. Okay, cool. So that's it. Thank you.